The shoes on the porch. The beginning in the quiet suburbs of Nashville, Tennessee. A small blue house with peeling paint sat at the corner of Maple Street. For years, neighbors whispered about the old man who lived there, Mr. Harris, a retired carpenter with silver hair, a stiff walk, and eyes that carried both wisdom and sorrow. Children often saw him sitting on his porch, polishing a pair of well-worn work boots. He never seemed to wear them anymore, yet he cleaned them as if they mattered more than gold. Few knew why. The truth was, those boots once belonged to his son, Michael, a soldier who never came home from overseas. Since the day the folded flag was placed in his hands, Mr. Harris kept those boots close, as if caring for them was a way of caring for his boy. The stranger one winter morning, the neighborhood kids noticed something different. The boots weren't on Mr. Harris's lap. They were sitting on the porch steps, neatly placed side by side. 12-year-old Emily, who lived next door, asked her mom, why would Mr. Harris leave them outside? Won't they get ruined? Her mom shrugged. Maybe he's letting them go. But curiosity gnawed at Emily. She walked over and saw a small note tucked inside one boot for someone who needs them. Keep walking, keep living. Emily's chest tightened. Those boots weren't just leather. They carried years of love, grief, and memory. Why would he give them away? The ripple that afternoon, Emily saw a man passing through the neighborhood. His clothes were worn, his coat too thin for the cold. He noticed the boots, hesitated, then gently picked them up as if asking permission. Mr. Harris, watching from the porch, gave a small nod. The man slid the boots on. They fit. With tears in his eyes, he whispered, "Thank you," and walked away warmer. Steadier, Emily felt something stir inside her. I kind of hope she didn't understand yet. The connection over the weeks, Emily started visiting Mr. Harris more often. First, they talked about simple things, the weather, his wood shop, the birds that nested in his yard. But slowly, he opened up about Michael. He always wanted to help people, Mr. Harris said one evening, staring at the horizon. He believed we leave pieces of ourselves behind, like footprints. I guess those boots are his footprints now. Emily nodded. Can't. Now someone else is walking in them. For the first time in years, Mr. Harris smiled. The town learns word spread about the boots on the porch. One neighbor began leaving extra groceries at Mr. Harris's door with a note, for someone who needs it. Another left a blanket. Someone else left a toy for a child. Soon, Maple Street became known as the Giving Street. People from across town started driving by, leaving little offerings for strangers. Shoes, coats, food, books, all tagged with the same message, for someone who needs it. The blue house, once the loneliest on the block, became the heart of the town. The final gift. One spring evening, Emily found Mr. Harris carving something in his workshop. It was a wooden bench with words etched into the back. Keep walking, keep living. He placed it on the porch where the boots once sat. I can't bring Michael back, he told Emily softly, but I can keep his light alive and maybe help someone else find their way. Emily squeezed his hand. You already have. Years later, when Mr. Harris passed away peacefully in his sleep, the whole town gathered on Maple Street. They didn't just mourn him, they celebrated him. The bench remained on the porch, and people still came to sit, reflect, and sometimes leave gifts for strangers. Emily, now grown, told the story of the boots to her own children, reminding them that kindness doesn't vanish with time, it ripples forward, touching lives we'll never even know. Moral of the story, grief can be heavy, but love doesn't end with loss. By sharing even the smallest part of ourselves, whether it's a pair of boots, a kind word, or a simple smile, we can keep hope alive for someone else. Because sometimes the greatest way to honor the past is to give to the future.